Isn't it a great privilege to have access to clean water at the turn of a tap? One of the many ways that we transform salty seawater or wastewater to clean water is by the use of membrane technology. Now, a membrane is a porous or mesh like material that acts as a barrier to selectively retain contaminants from the source water while allowing clean water molecules to pass through its pores. A flat sheet membrane would look something like this piece of paper, and it would contain millions of small pores that are invisible to the naked eye. At a large scale membrane facility, we use many such large sheets of membrane that are stacked up against one another, and they're kept apart by something called as a spacer. A spacer is typically made of plastic, and its structure would resemble something of a fishing net. Now, a spacer is important for a membrane assembly because it spaces out the membrane sheets, creating a flow channel for the water to flow over the membrane surface. It provides mechanical support for the fragile membranes against the high pressure of feed water, and it also acts as a turbulence promoter. Now, what has been seen is that the design of the spacer influences the unwanted deposition of contaminants on the membrane itself, and this is known as membrane fouling. With membrane fouling, a clean membrane as this gets transformed to something like this. And what we see is that the fouling pattern traces the contact points of the spacer on the membrane. The membrane fouling is undesirable because it reduces the membrane area that's available for water production. It increases the cost because of increased pumping against a fouled membrane and also the increased use of chemicals for cleaning the membrane. The net effect is that it increases the cost of production of water. Hi, my name is Dr. Navya Thomas, a research fellow at Cranfield University. In my research, I look at how we can use 3D printing to redesign these spacer geometries to abate membrane fouling. If you would like to know more about how we can use 3D printing to increase the clean water production from membrane technology, please join my talk at the MK Soapbox Science event on the 14th and 16th of October.